Well, I think the whole nation has seen this and said that this is a remarkable decision that I think just she could have taken, and only she has taken. Nobody else in our times has done anything like this. It's sort of it changes the entire perception one has, I think, ordinary people have of people in public life, of politicians, how politicians aspire only for power and believe that everything emanates from actual power in government. And she's repudiated that. She's completely denied that logic. And I think she has done essentially something that's rewriting the rules of the game. How many people will change fundamentally in how they view politics for themselves? Time will tell, but I think she's at least set for them a remarkable goal, remarkable role model, and I just think it's fantastic.
Let us go back to before the polling, the type of smear campaign which we noticed by the BJP, and even after the verdict, there came up certain threats of resignations. Is that so? All this, did it ever have an impact on her decision? Do you feel she was actually cowed down?
I don't think she's cowed down. That's the wrong word for her. Completely the wrong word. I think that she suffered a lot. And she has absorbed a lot without really sharing it with everyone. And they've only been brief moments when she's given expression to her sense of distress and agony. For instance, once in Amethi when she was not at that time in politics. But I think the enormity of things that she has seen in her life and things that people have skewed iota of that she's ever allowed people to see. And I think that itself is it's a remarkable characteristic for a person to have. But it's a backdrop. It's a totality. It's a quality of our public life today that must have got factored in somewhere into her decision. But I think from what we gather, her decision is off another plane altogether. I think it's very clear that she's had it all along in her mind that she will not be Prime Minister, and that she set out to do something even greater than wanting to be Prime Minister. And I think that's what she's going to pursue.
In a number of articles which we read in the Western media, even there are questions which they're trying to pose as whether she's trying to keep the seat warm for Rahul Gandhi. To what extent do you feel?
I think this is demeaning. This is just demeaning an exceptionally noble gesture and a noble act. When somebody says that she's keeping the seat warm for Rahul Gandhi, then why is she vacating the seat? I mean, in the normal logical way, somebody would want to hang on to a seat and then hand it over to somebody that they were keen to hand it over to. But that's not what she's done. I mean, she has given another Prime Minister, and that too, a man of remarkable qualities, as she said, of head and heart. And you all know that in an office, you grow in stature, that you create a constituency of your own. People begin to see of you and identify in you the symbol of authority and symbol of success. It's just the opposite of keeping a seat warm. It's completely the opposite. I don't think we would do her justice or do ourselves justice to see it in those terms. I mean, if somebody who doesn't understand Indian ethos and the way Indians think is saying that, and I'm really sorry for them.